Recording in
Okay, good.
progress. I mean, not in
Good.
progress.
Yeah, thank you, Mark. So everybody, I would like to show you, this is America, okay, in the morning. All right. You see this?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
the iconic
Okay.
house.
Wow. So beautiful.
Can,
There's a statue.
okay, Mark, do you want to come over here? Anybody?
Yes, yes. I think it's sunset.
Okay. You need passport, yes. Okay, so this is a Harry house here, right here. Can you see it?
Whoa,
Yes, sir.
it's a
Yes,
house.
sir. It. Yes, sir.
Okay. So I would like everybody to see to motivate you to learn. Okay. All right. So everybody, okay, need to work really hard because this is time for you to make the investment. Okay. You see this? That is the neighborhood. Okay, right there. You see that? The sun just comes out. Okay. Now, so you maybe ask, what Sir Harry is driving? Okay. You see on the grass right here. Okay. So over here in the US, everybody has their own car. Okay. There are
American
two.
car.
Okay. So you see outside, how many of that? That that neighbor has one, the white one. Okay. And then in front of it, you see what color is that? Kind of it's not black. Okay. And then we have another one in front of it, the white sedan. Okay. So she has, they have three daughters. Okay. So everybody drive their own car. All right. So guys, you have the opportunity. Okay. You have the opportunity to come over here. Okay. Joyce, where's Joyce? Jocelyn, where are you?
Oh
Please.
yeah. Yes, sir, Harry.
Okay. Jocelyn. All right.
Yes.
Do you want to come to study abroad?
Well, if I can, I would love to.
This is your opportunity. Okay. This is for everybody. All right. You see this? Okay. So you now have the opportunity to go over here. Okay. Now let's see who else. Arga. Arga, where's Arga?
Yes, sir.
Arga, do you want to come over here?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay. What about Hani in Sundara? Hani?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. How about Jonathan? We have a new student called Jonathan. Jonathan, are you here?
Yes, mister.
Okay. So Jonathan, your mama is, or is Florencia, right?
Yes.
Okay. Jonathan is just come together with us. Okay. Where is your brother?
My sister is right beside me.
Okay. So, so both of you, okay, have an opportunity, okay, come to the US, okay? Especially Jonathan, I heard that you are smart, okay? You are smart, okay?
Thank you, mister.
Jonathan, please introduce yourself. You are at the SMP right now, right? Middle school?
Yes, mister. Hmm. Okay,
Okay.
guys. Hello, everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Daniel Jonathan. You can call me Daniel. And beside me is my sister. I called her Glory. Her full name is Maria Glory Felicita. I'm a new student here. So help
This is good,
us.
Jonathan. Yeah. Okay, Jonathan, you have to work hard. Okay, Daraka, Yaka, are you there, Yaka? Yaka?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay. This is Yaka. What about Raka? Raka? Kaka?
Raka, I'm
Kakak
here.
Raka, where? Okay, now, Daraka, Yaka, okay, and Jonathan, they are all in the middle school, okay, and Honey and Inda, okay, so you work hard, okay, Raka, work hard. You will come over here with Jonathan, okay? At least
Okay.
you will go to Taiwan, okay? All right, teacher, I'm so glad that I can visit with the kid and encourage them to work hard, okay? Teacher, I pass it back to you, okay, Teacher Jermaine? Say thank you to Teacher Jermaine that has helped you guys, okay, in the last 5 years, right, Teacher Jermaine?
Yes, sir.
Okay, by the way, teacher, you can come over here too if you want to for your for your master degree. How about that? You are invited.
Sounds great, sir.
Okay, good. This is good. Okay, teacher Jermaine, thank you
Yes,
again,
sir.
okay, for helping. All right. Thank you again
Welcome.
for helping. So I passed all that the class to you. Back to you, teacher. Thank you. Bye-bye,
Thank you so much,
everyone.
sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
Bye,
you,
everyone.
sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
So a pleasant afternoon, a pleasant evening, everybody. Hello.
Hello, Miss.
Hello, Miss.
Time check. It's already 6:10 in the evening. So allow DIS and allow Teacher Jermaine to record our session this afternoon. Today is a Wednesday and we will be having a grammar class. So I hope everybody is still excited and still happy to be joining me today in our discussion. Is everybody ready for today?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Very good. Thank you for that responses. Okay, everybody. Last Monday, we have discussed or started our discussion still on subject-verb agreement, if you can still recall, right? And prior to that activity, I have asked you to give me sentences. Then I was able to check your work one by one, and then we proceeded to the blue book. Okay, so allow me to share my screen today. Am I already sharing my screen?
Yeah.
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Already.
So let us have first this activity before we continue on using the blue book. Okay, we will be having first subject-verb agreement. Everybody will be having subject-verb agreement. Okay, before I continue, I would like to welcome Danielle Jonathan. Welcome to TIS, Danielle or Jonathan. Welcome.
Thank you, Miss.
Okay, so I hope you have a happy experience here in TIS. Okay, I want you to look at this example. I am now sharing my screen, right?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so I want you to look at the example inside the box. So you have here the box. So you have the given verb is to run. We are going to change that verb into its correct form. So it's either we use the singular form of the verb or the plural form of the verb. Remember that we have many ways in writing or making the verb into its correct form. So if we have the first sentence, oh, it lacks a period in here. It should have a period, everyone. If we say Johnny runs. So we won't say Johnny to run. We change the verb to run to its correct form. So we say Johnny runs because that is singular. On the other hand, for the second one, we say the boys run. So the verb run is already in its plural form or plural state. Okay, look closely to sentence number 1. Okay, sentence number 1 is here. The children blank Pokemon cards. The children blank Pokemon cards. The given verb is to collect. So, the given verb here is to collect. We change the verb in its correct form. First, we look at the subject in the sentence. Our subject in the sentence is children, right? This is the subject, and children is already in its plural form. Everyone, children is plural form. Because what is the singular form for children?
Child.
Yes, the singular form of children is?
Child.
Very good, Catherine. We have child. So since the sentence makes use of children, we say the children collect Pokemon cards. Okay, I hope that is clear with everyone now. Okay, I will start calling names and I want you to read first and give the answer. I'll start with Inda for number 2.
Okay, teacher. Angela blank ketchup on her eggs. The answer is puts.
Okay, for a while, what is your answer, Inda?
Puts.
Okay, we say, oh, for a while. Okay. Inda, would you like to discuss why is your answer puts?
Okay. Because the subject is singular, so we also use a singular verb also.
Okay. Oh, why is it for a while?
Yes, teacher.
Kids, never mind the first word, okay? I'll be deleting that one. Okay. So Angela puts, that's correct because it's singular in form. Okay, good. Noelito for number 3.
He blank that I am a nice friend. He thinks that I am a nice friend.
Why is the answer thinks, Noel?
Because he is singular subject.
Very, very good. Okay, let's move now to number 4. Catherine, number 4.
Hey, teacher. They blank home after school. The answer is walk.
Why should we use walk for sentence number 4?
Because they is a plural verb.
Plural
A
pronoun.
plural verb.
Yes, it's a plural pronoun. Very good, Catherine. Let's move now to number 5. Tristan, please. Tristan.
We blend water instead of juice. It's better for us. The answer is drink.
Okay, why should be our answer? Why should we use drink?
Because the subject is plural.
What is the subject, Tristan?
We.
It's we. Very good. Number 6 now. Okay, number 6. How about Jocelyn for number 6?
Okay, teacher. I blank with my mother every day. I talk. I talk with my mother every day.
Yes. If you'll be asking me, teacher, why are we going to use talk? Talk is in the plural form. It's because the pronoun I, same with the pronoun you, if you're going to use it in the sentence, our verb should also be in.
I'm sorry, what now?
Okay. If the subject in the sentence makes use of I and you, instead of using the singular form, we are going to use the plural form of the verb. So we say, I talk with my mother every day. Same with number 7, kids. Same with number 7. Instead of saying you makes, number 7, you say you make. Jocelyn, continue reading number 7.
You make excellent spaghetti sauce.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Okay, no problem,
Yes,
miss.
someone says calling my name. Okay, no one. Let's continue. Sentence number 8, Mark.
Sentence number 8. She
Yes, Mark.
blank. She blank really fast for her age. To type. She types really fast for her age.
Why types?
Because it's a singular. He's just alone.
Okay, very good. Good explanation. That's correct. Let's move now to sentence number 9. Is Katrina around? Katrina? Yes, Katrina is here. Yes.
It
Number
blank
9.
like it blank like it will rain. It looks like it will rain.
Very good. And how will you explain that one, Katrina? Why looks? Katrina,
Yes, miss.
how will you explain number 9? Why are we going to use looks in its singular form? Because looks is, the pronoun it is singular. So that's why we are going to use the singular form of the verb, which is looks. Okay, next to Katrina, number 10, can I have the Raka?
Yes, miss. Okay. We blank our bikes to our friend's house. We ride our bike to our friend's house.
Can you please explain why are we going to use the verb ride?
Because the subject is plural.
Very good. Okay, next to the Raka, can I have your brother now? Nayaka, please. Nayaka.
Yes. He blank his room every week. The answer is cleans.
Come again. Could you please say it again?
Please.
Why should we use cleans as the subject? Nayaka.
house. It's
Okay, we are going to use the pronoun. We're going to use the verb cleans because our pronoun here, the subject is he, and this is singular. Okay, thank you, Nayaka. Number 12 now, Arga.
Yes, Miss.
Number 12.
Okay, Miss. The teacher blamed the students while they work. The answer is observes.
Why should be observes? Why should it be observes?
Because the teacher is singular subject.
Very good. So we should use also a singular verb. Very good. I am happy that most of you, most of you already know how to use the correct verb. At the same time, you can already explain to me and to everyone why should we use or why should we use that verb in a sentence. So before we move to another one, let me ask, can I have Inda to read sentences 1 to 6
Okay, teacher.
with the correct answer, Inda?
The children collect Pokemon cards. Angela puts ketchup on her eggs. He thinks that I am a nice friend. They walk home after school. We drink water instead of juice. It's better for us. I talk with my mother every day.
Very good. Okay, move now to 7 to 12. Can I have Orlando to read? Orlando? Hello?
ya kenapa? Bukan.
Orlando.
Yes, what?
Can I ask you to read number 7 to number 12?
Number 7. What, teacher? Can you read it
Um,
again?
okay. Can you please read number 7 until number 12?
Okay. You make excellent tea sauce. She types really fast for her age. It looks like it will rain. We ride our bikes to our friend's house. He cleans his room every week. The teacher observes the student while they work.
Very good. Very good, Orlando. Thank you for reading. Okay, let's move now to another. Same with the other one. You're going to pick or to give the correct verb in the sentence. So, number 1, he stays in a hotel during his vacation. The given verb here is to stay. We should use stays because he is a singular subject. Number 2, let's move to number 2. I'll be calling Clara. Clara, let's move fast. Clara,
Yes, Miss.
number 2, please.
Your friend blank to the pool every week.
The given verb is go. So what should be the correct verb to use?
Your friend goes to the pool every week.
Very good. Okay, why should we use goes, Clara? Why should we use goes? Because the subject here is your friend. That's only one, so the verb should be goes. Thank you, Clara, for reading and for answering. Number 3, Honey now. Number 3, Honey.
He banged the door to get inside.
So what is our
Uh, push. Push.
the subject in the sentence is he. It's singular. So it should be, what should we do to make the verb push into singular form? Push, we add.
Spot pushes.
Okay, come again.
Pushes.
Read the sentence.
He pushes the door to get inside.
Okay, so he pushes the door to get inside. Okay, thank you, honey. Sundara, number 4.
Yes, teacher. They their laundry every Saturday to wash.
Yes. The given verb here is wash. What should be the correct form
Is
of the verb?
is a do.
Okay. They, should we say wash or washes?
Uh, washes.
They is plural in form. It's plural, Sundara. Our verb is, how do we read this? It is
Wash.
wash. I want you to read the sentence now,
Wash.
Sundara. They,
They wash their
their
laundry every
Thursday.
Thursday.
Very good. Okay, thank you, Sundara.
You.
Sorry, miss. Miss,
Hello. Yes, Claudie.
can I go to the toilet?
Yes, Claudie, go to the toilet.
Thank you, miss.
Welcome. For number 4, the verb is wash. It's because they, that is plural pronoun. Number 5, Jennifer. Jennifer.
Okay, Miss. Felicia blank many books in a month. The answer is rich.
Yes. Why reads?
Because Felicia is a singular verb.
Very, not a verb, Jennifer. It's a singular noun. Come again.
Felicia reads many books in a month.
Okay, reads is our correct verb because Felicia is a singular noun. Number 6, can I go now? Can I go now to Irene? Number 6.
Yes, miss.
Number 6, Irene.
We usually blank everything that is on our plate. We usually eat everything that is on our plate
Why are we going to use it?
because it is plural verb and we is a plural subject.
Wow, doing good, Erin. Very good. Thank you.
You're welcome, Miss.
Can I go now to Jonathan for number 7?
Yes, Miss.
Number 7.
You blank that you can solve the problem. The answer is you think that you can solve the problem.
Okay, very good. That is correct. So just like what I explained a while ago, you and I will take the plural form of the verb. Number 8, still you, Jonathan. Number 8,
She uh, she blank a new song every month. She blank a new song every morning. The answer is she sings a new song every morning.
can you please explain why should we use sings?
Uh, sings is adverb, a verb that use
Verb.
as because the pronoun or the subject is she. That is a singular pronoun.
Very good. That's a good explanation. Thank you, Jonathan.
No problem, Miss.
For number 9, I will be having Bethany now. Bethany.
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, number 9.
They blank 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 to other country in the summer. Its answer is travel.
So that is correct. The correct form is travel. Can you please explain why should we use that form of the verb?
Because is plural subject.
Okay, because the subject in the sentence is they and it is plural. Very good. Thank you, Bethany.
Are welcome.
Number 10, let's have Letitia now. Letitia. Letitia. Letitia, can you hear teacher?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, number 9 is for you, Letitia. I know, not number 9, number 10.
Number 6. Your mother, blah, 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 the best mac and cheese. Mm, the answer is make.
Mother is only one. It's only one. So we say, your mother makes the best mac and cheese. Okay? Your mother, it's only one, so it should be makes. Okay, Letitia?
Okay, teacher.
Shitya now, are you ready for number 11, Shitya?
Yes, teacher. Silver blank overtime. The answer is
So the verb
tarnishes.
is start. Yeah. Very good. It is. Read the sentence again. Shitya.
Silver tarnishes overtime.
Very good. Because silver is
Singular.
it's singular, right? Let us right, Shitya?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Number 12 now. Number 12. Claudie, it's for you, Claudie.
Yes, miss. Your brother blank too much television? The answer is watch.
Same with number 10. So you say here, brother. So that is only one. What is the correct form of the verb? Should it be watch only or watches?
Watches.
Claudie, I want you to read it again, Claudie.
Your brother watches too much television.
Very good. Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay, can I have Bethany to read sentences 1 to 4? Bethany.
Yeah. Your friend is goes to pool every week.
And start with number 1. Start with number 1.
He stays in hotel during his vacation. Your friend is goes to pool every week. She pushes the door to get inside. They wash their laundry every Thursday.
Okay. What's that one? Bethany, your friend goes. Without is, okay? Your friend goes. Okay, thank you, Bethany.
You are welcome.
5 to 8. Can I have Jonathan, can I have your sister to read 5 to 8? Danielle, can I have your sister? Glory,
Wait, Miss. Okay.
your sister.
My house shut down. Okay. Can you repeat, Miss?
Oh, can I
My
ask?
electricity.
Oh
My
yeah,
electricity shut down.
is okay. Can I ask Glory to read number 5 to number 8?
Hello, hello.
Hello, yes.
Hello, Miss.
Hello? Yes, hello? Jonathan, hello?
Okay, Miss.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, Miss. Yes, Miss.
Um,
Sorry.
okay. Can I ask? It's okay. Can I ask Glory to read 5 to number 8? Glory. Okay. Maybe the connection is not yet okay. Tristan, would you like to read sentences 5 to 8, Tristan?
Okay. Felicia reads many books in a month. We usually eat everything that is on our plate. You think that you can solve the problem. She sings a new song every morning.
Very good. 9 to 12. Jennifer, it's your turn to read. Jennifer, 9 to 12.
Okay, Miss. They travel to another country in the summer. Your mother makes the best mac and cheese. Silver tarnishes over time. Your brother watches too, too much television.
Very good. Thank you.
You're welcome, Miss.
Okay, so I am happy that everyone, okay, almost all of you, not almost, everyone is doing good today. So let's go now to the blue book. So we will be refreshing with the different rules in grammar. Jocelyn, I just want you to read rule number 1 without the example, Jocelyn.
Oh, okay, wait. Without the example, right?
Yes, Jocelyn.
Okay. Rule 1. Two singular subjects connected by or nor require a singular verb.
Okay, so that is the first rule you need to remember. Two singular subjects. Everybody, two singular subjects connected by or nor. Our verb should be in singular. Okay, I remember Jocelyn asked me last Monday, what is or and what is nor? Both or and nor are what we call connectors. Okay, so that's why they are used to connect two singular subjects. So in our example here, my aunt, our connector is or, so connecting aunt and uncle. So if you have two singular subjects, both singular, your verb is also in singular form. So I was able to give examples last Monday. I hope rule number 1 is clear. Let's move to rule number 2. Hey, Jocelyn, still you? Please read.
I'm sorry, but I want to ask on the rule 1. Well, what if
Yes.
so the subject is singular, but the other subject, the other subject is plural.
Okay, so we will go to rule number 4 and rule number 5 for that, Jocelyn, okay?
Okay.
Yes. Very good question. So, but first, let's read first rule number 2.
Oh, okay. Two singular subjects connected by either or neither nor require a singular verb as in rule 1.
Okay, so just remember, rule number 2 is similar with rule number 1. But the difference is it makes use of the word either. And it also either or you use neither. So give an example, neither Juan nor Carmen is available. Again, two singular subjects are being connected. So still you use here a singular verb. Okay, so that's clear?
Can I ask?
Yes, and the
When we can use or and nor? Or
come again.
when we can use or and nor, or the both is used only for singular verb?
And when your question is when are we going to use
Or and nor.
when should we use nor?
Yes. It's only for singular verb.
When are we going to use or and nor? That's your question. If
Yes.
you're asking if it's only for singular verb in the singular subjects.
My question is, when we use or and nor.
When are we going to use or and nor? Can I ask you in the your voice is kinda shaky for me. Can I ask you to write it down in the chat box so that everybody can see and I can also read it clearly, okay? So when can we use or and nor? So Inda is asking, when are we going to use or and nor? Okay, so I hope it is clear to everybody. It's not a choice, but when there are two subjects given. So if you look to the first example, my aunt, it's either your aunt or your uncle. If you have two subjects or more, that's the time you are going to use or and nor.
Okay,
Is that
thank you, teacher.
clear now? Because if you only have one, kids, if you only have one subject, of course, you are not going to use or and nor. If it asks for a positive response or positive statement, you use or. If it's a negative statement, you use nor. So that is rule number 1 and rule number 2. Let's move to rule number 3. Jocelyn, continue reading the rule number 3. Jocelyn, continue reading rule number 3.
Oh, shoot. Okay, sorry. Rule number 3. When I is one of the two subjects connected by either or neither nor, put it second and follow it with the singular verb am.
Okay, so what choices are given here or what subjects are given here? If you have two subjects, right? If you have two subjects, wherein the givens, wherein the other subject is I. When to use I? The pronoun I is used to referring oneself. If you talk about yourself, you use the pronoun I. So if the two subjects includes the pronoun I, what are you going to do? Put it second. Okay? Excuse me. Put it second and follow it with the singular verb am. Okay. So put it second. Okay, put it second, then you are going to follow it with the singular verb am. So we have here the example. Neither she nor I. So our subjects in the sentence, we have she, the second one is I. So what is the correct thing you need to do? The subject I should be put second. So you don't say neither I nor she. So instead, put it second, neither she nor I. Then you use the singular verb am. Nor I am going to the festival. Okay, so that is rule number 3. So a while ago, Jocelyn raised a question. How about if we have a plural subject? What are we going to do? Okay, so here is rule number 4. Everyone, for a while. Okay, everyone, here is rule number 4. So when a singular subject is connected by or nor to a plural subject, remember, to a plural subject, what should we do? You put the plural subject last and use a plural verb. Okay. There are two subjects now. Our our examples for rule number 1 and 2, two singular subjects, right? Kids, two singular subjects. But in rule number 4, how about we have one singular subject and the other one is a plural subject? What are we going to do? We need to put the plural subject last and use a plural verb. Let's read now the example. Okay. And I want you to read the example.
Okay. The serving bowl or the plates go on that shelf.
Okay. Let's have this sentence. What is the singular subject in the?
Serving bowl.
How about the plural subject?
Plates.
Plates. Now, which comes first in the? Which comes first? The singular subject or the plural subject?
Singular
Which
subject.
comes first?
Singular subject.
Which comes first? Which should be written first? The singular subject should come first. After that one follows the plural subject. So plates, that's plural, so it should comes next. Then you use the plural form of the verb. So you are not going to say the plates. Okay, you don't say the plates or the serving bowl is on that shelf. Because the rule says you put the plural subject last, then you use a plural verb. Jocelyn, does this rule answer your question a while ago?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so we still have rule number 5, and that is same with rule number 4, okay? So you need to, you look at here. When a singular and plural subject are connected by either or neither nor, you put the plural subject last and use a plural verb. Okay, Jocelyn, read the sentence.
Okay. Neither Jenny nor the others are available.
Okay, with that given sentence, what is our singular subject?
Jenny.
Now, what is the plural subject?
The others.
Okay, the others. Which comes first? The singular subject or the plural subject? What comes first? What should be written first?
The singular first.
Okay, the singular, then you put the plural subject last, others, then you use a plural verb. Okay, we will be using the remaining time for an activity. Okay, but I need to, let us just focus on sentence number 10. Well, we will be having those sentences next meeting. Let's have number 10 because this makes use of rule number 4 and rule number 5. Everyone, number 10 to number 15 are examples that makes use of rule number 4 and number 5. I would like to have, okay, can I have, or can I go now to Mark for sentence number 10?
Yes, miss. The teacher or the kids is or are in the room. Is. Wait. Hold on. I think there's a trap. The teacher is singular, while the kids is plural.
Yes. So the rule says we are going to use
Is.
if this is the case. What are we going to use? For rule, Mark, are you listening to teachers during the discussion?
Are.
We should use. Okay. So we say the teacher or the kids are in the room. Why are we going to use are? Because we have two subjects in the sentence, right, Mark? We have two subjects.
Yeah, where kids is plural subject.
Yes. Okay, what is the first one? We have teacher, singular subject. We have the connector or. The second subject is kids. That's plural. So the plural subject must place last, and it should followed by a plural verb. Okay? That is rule number 4 and number 5. So the teacher or the kids are in the room. So I hope that makes sense now. Let's move now to number 11. Thank you, Mark. Number 11 now. Can I have Catherine?
Yes, teacher. The pillow or the blankets are in the cabinet. The answer is are.
What is our answer?
Are.
Okay. Our answer is are. Okay,
Because we have two subjects connected
okay, and
by are.
yes, two subjects connected by or. The first subject is pillow, singular. Second subject, blankets, that is plural. So, the last subject that is plural, so our verb is, or it should be followed by a plural verb. Very good. Thank you, Catherine.
You're welcome, teacher.
Okay. Maybe, how about who would like to read or answer number 12? Maybe Noelito would like to answer. Kids, can we extend to maybe 1 or 2 minutes? 1 to 2 minutes, okay?
Yeah, teacher.
Noelito, number 12.
Neither Orlando nor the kids are available
Okay, why are we going to use are, Noel?
because we have two subjects.
Yes, what's the first subject, Noel?
Orlando.
Orlando. And the second subject, Noelito, is?
What?
The kids.
Okay, so we have kids. The plural subject must come last, followed by a plural verb. Thank you, Noelito.
You're welcome, teacher.
Danielle, Jonathan, is your connection okay now, Jonathan?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, try number 13.
Either Sir Harry or the teachers records the attendance. The
Yes.
answer is teachers record.
Okay, so we have here record. Jonathan, record is in what form? Is this singular or plural?
It's it's in plural, Miss.
It's in plural. Why should it be in plural form? Danielle, why should it be in plural form?
Because Sir Harry is Sir Harry is the singular pronouns,
Yes.
and the teachers is the plural pronouns or
Come again.
plural subject.
Plural subject. Good. So that is why we use record as our verb in the sentence. Jocelyn, you're raising your hand.
Yeah, I wanna ask, in that sentence, there's either. Isn't either use nor and not or? Right?
Come again. If we use either, we use or. If we use neither, our connector should be nor.
Oh, I thought
Yes.
either and neither, we use nor.
No, it's okay.
Sorry.
Okay, Jocelyn. Jocelyn and kids, look at number 12. I use neither. That's why the connector is nor. For number 13, I use either. That's why being connector is or. Okay? Jocelyn,
Yes, teacher.
is it clear with you now?
Yeah, it's clear. It's really clear.
No, it's okay. Thank you for that question. Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
before we end today, I would like to ask Arga to read the sentences now with the correct answer, please.
Okay, Miss. Katrina and Jennifer
No.
study
Arga,
or start.
excuse me, Arga. Teacher says,
Yes,
I
Miss.
said, I want you to read sentences 10 to 13 with the correct answer.
Okay, Miss. The teacher or the kids are in the room. The pillow or the blankets are in the cabinet. Neither Orlando nor the kids are available. Either Sir Harry or the teachers record the attendance.
Very good. Thank you, Arga.
You're welcome, Miss.
Okay, everybody, thank you for that one. We will be continuing our discussion on Monday. Okay? And please expect for a test, maybe Monday or Wednesday. I'm happy to see all of you. Before we end, I'll take a photo first. Please open your cameras for those who are not opening their cameras. Nayaka, everybody. Okay, everybody, 1, 2, 3, go, smile. Okay, there you go. Thank you, kids. I'm happy to see all of you. See you next time. Thank you.
Thank you,
Teacher.
teacher.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you,
Good
Nathan. Thank
night.
you.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you.
Hello.
Clara, Jocelyn. Thank you. Nayaka, Erin. Okay.